It's never was that deep to me. Even when they had the rumor that P had money on my head, I still would like to listen to that na 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 na. So that was just music, but this is what I want people to understand. Cash Money artists and No Limit artists never had the beef. It was who No Limit was affiliated with and who Cash Money was affiliated with. Because mind you, back in the day, you had to go to the studio to lay your verse. You didn't do like they do now, send it through the email. So how you have do that street beefing and then hanging out with them and go to the studio, man, it's gonna be too many chopper bullets flying. You saw that BG bullet cover, raining chopper bullet? That would have been doing. But yeah, it was never P them, it was just P, his family.
So when you say his family, so what about Rashid out the Magnolia? He's kin to P and C. It wasn't to the point where, he felt any type of way of, standing in the Magnolia with the whole beef going on. He ain't felt no danger or anything.
I don't know what he felt, but I know Rashid a real one. Rashid's cut my hair. Rashid a gangster. Nothing soft about him, But, we was around, we live around the corner from Rashid too, all the. That's crazy. When you come out of Rashid's house, you hit that left at the police station right there, the subdivision at the house. And then across on the right side, on 6 and Willow was Sterling. And then on 6 and Willow over here on the left side was Dooney. And then you come down Willow some more was me.
So Rashid was in the mix?
Yeah.
So did he ever bring the people from, let's say the artists from No Limit over to the Magnolia to hang out? Like, did you ever meet any of the artists on No Limit even before the beef and everything?
No, because No Limit wasn't popping like that then. That stuff ain't start jumping till I was in jail.
No Limit, man, they had the mid-90s on Smash, like 96, 97. No Limit, then they had it on Smash.
Yeah, but I'm going to say this again. They wasn't popping like that to be telling me we about to come back as in this. P them had that 9, but P had took his orders and shot in the back room. He got him out the city.
Oh, okay.
You think?
No, I'm just saying. You saying they wasn't pop? I'm like, come on now. No Limit had it on Smash.
They had it on Smash. They had a hot swag, one hot song. Name me another single that was hot beside the 9.
Man,
I'm gonna wake me up. Yeah.
Well, we be here all night, man. Come on, all them albums they was putting out.
But that was 98, 99 when I was in jail.
97.
Nah, 97, he only had that 9.
Oh my God, you understand? You gonna tell me that P and No Limit only had that one hit?
He came from with the Down South Hustler with that CD. With that, he came back down. Remember he worked his way from Cali on back down to the South?
He went to Richmond, California.
Right. And he worked his way back to the But what I'm saying was, people know P from na.
Alright.
Right?
Then, yeah, but they know P from, the Ice Cream Man, Bout It. Come on now.
Bout It wasn't out when I was out.
96. That's where the movie come from.
I was supposed to be in that movie.
I know. Before you supposed to be on a chopper on the roof.
But that song wasn't popping then.
So what was popping?
I'm about to Google, bro, because you just one thing y'all respect is Google.
what songs was popping around that time?
In our city?
Yeah.
The local bounce scene. You had Partisan Crime, and you had BG, Juvenile, Wayne them, and you had Mystical, Ghetto Twin, Miss T, Cheeky Black. Come on, man, Lady Red, Feel I Feel.
We did a Mystical song with No Limit.
Bro, first of all,
Ghetto Twins.
I don't work for.
When they on No Limit too? I could be wrong.
Yeah, you're wrong. But listen, I don't work for them. I don't know. What song you said?
About It.
What year did Body by Master P come out? You see, Master P's song Body, they got Body, was released in 1997. But it wasn't popping, what I'm saying.
Okay.
That song, that wasn't no hit where you gonna see people in the club, boy, yeah, that thing going hard. Yeah. And then when P said when he brought it to them people to get the deal, he said he kept on playing. He could win 2-3 times. They finally gave him that deal, but that wasn't a song that was jumping in our clubs.
And he had C Murder has had a couple little songs that was out at the time, and he was. in the 90s, man. Somebody keep playing with No Limit, man. Like No Limit ain't had him, and C. Another thing about C that I always see you trying to downplay his gangster. Now C, you can say he had it backwards. He made it out and came back, et cetera, et cetera. But one thing about it is, you know, he was feet on land. He was in them trenches, showing love to his people. And you also have to understand, you don't have to, you know, delete 40 people to be considered a gangster. You know that, right? Like you can still just, you know, hold it down as a man and be considered a gangster. Now this is coming from I ain't no street dude, but I just know that you don't have to delete 40 people to. I don't know if you hold everybody up to the standard that, you know, people hold you up to, but nah, C was official, and he gave us that classic documentary that's on YouTube too. So you gotta respect it. And he was, like I said, feet on land, man. He was in the Calio, showing love to his people. Can you give him that?
So am I being interviewed or am I interviewing you? Cause you just give a
Nah, I just don't like how you playing with No Limit right now.
All I'm just saying is here. That's all I'm saying. I respect what P did. P is a hustler. P came from where I come from, so he gave us hope. P kicked the door open. He hated a little bit. I ain't gonna forget that. But let's back up about this, because you see you try to sneak the little seed on me and think we're gonna keep going. Rashid was mad with me about that when I say C Murder wasn't a gangster. C Murder was not a gangster. C Murder's a little older than I am. So what I be telling people is, them same dudes that C Murder was in the project with, them gangsters, them cut boys, them hard hitters, that's what I was beefing with. So when we was at war, C wasn't down there. C was in the military somewhere. So people get upset with me and say, but it's the truth. One thing about New Orleans that you would know about our history, every project took pictures. Every project. Go back and do your Calio history when the wars and gangsters and killers, when all them boys was running through that Calio, you ain't gonna see none of them pictures. See what amongst them lion, tigers, and bears then, bro. Like, hey, you try to sneak it in there and think it's slick. C went back with living that rapping. He made it out the Calio, rapping that Killer Gorilla stuff, and came back and got himself caught up.
Man, you know, he was his time or his era was after your era.
That's what I'm saying. That's why thank you. So what I be telling people, I can only speak on what I know. Mm-hmm. Around my time, when I was out on the street, he wasn't there. That's what now you get it.
Well, I mean, say that though. Don't say he wasn't. He wasn't.
I don't know. Listen, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Like right now, you see how me and you know each other. I know you do YouTube. I know you interview people, right? Mm-hmm. Say I lose contact with you a year later. You a notorious killer. You go hard. You doing big drugs out here in Atlanta. I don't know that, JB. Mm-hmm. I know JB cool, respectful, do interviews, do a lot of New Orleans history, got a large following on Instagram for dropping New Orleans throwback pictures. So that's all I can speak on. I can't speak on the killer, drug kingpin JB. I don't know that JB. I only know what I know from now. That's what I be telling y'all, bro. That's all, bro. Don't get upset with me, man. It's just the facts.
But yeah, I mean, you can speak on, but like then you also can hear about the stories of Killer JB and just be like, all right, JB, Killer JB. Can I ask you
one question? Mm-hmm. Where you born and raised at?
Maryland.
In Maryland?
Yeah.
How many times have you been in the Calio Project?
0.
How many times have you hung out with C Murder in the Calio Project?
0.
Well, how in the world you gonna say C Murder's a gangster? You don't know the
man. No, I'm not saying
man,
he's a gangster.
Y'all killing me. Y'all killing me.
I'm not saying. No, listen. I'm just saying that. I'm not saying that because I don't know, but I just know that his feet was on line, and
listen,
I don't think you don't have to delete 40 people to be considered a gangster.
I didn't delete 40 people.
I'm just saying.
But I'm just saying this here. C Murder ain't never delete nobody in the city. Nobody don't got no war stories of C Murder spinning the pen. Only footage they got when he was in the club and he get what he did. Shot blind. Man, come on, man, knock it off, bro. That wasn't nothing, man. That was some old goofy, stupid. Shout out to C Murder, bro. That's my homie, bro.
Yeah, free CD, man. But all I'm saying
that was some goofy stuff he did, bro. That club.
All I'm saying
is there is no history. There is nobody with war story, and I don't care what nobody say. One thing you know, people, man, everybody be talking about it, nobody be saying that. people gonna run him out. People be online. Somebody would have been said, man, I remember seeing them pull up with them choppers. They jumped out. Only story they got online is that club, and they got the other story with him slapping Juvenile. That's the only 2 stories you got.
But I mean, you know, that ain't true.
I don't care if it's true or not, but at this point.
But I'm saying, so coming back to where you from and grabbing the people up out of there, that ain't gangster to you, like.
Who he grabbed up out of there? He grabbed out of there. He kept him in there, and that man got a project.
Or showing love. Let's say showing love to the people that he can.
Yeah, he showed love, but the problem is this: C come from millions of sales, millions of dollars, came back in the Calio, got a project in the Calio, thugging. Man.
Showing love, man. Free
That
city,
ain't showing.
man.
That's ignorant, goofy. That's I guarantee you, if you could interview C right now, he wish he could take that one back.
Whatever happened to the dude Prime
I
Time?
don't know where Prime at, man.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
The police officer, Prime, yeah.
Oh, he was a police officer?
Yeah, he was a real cop, yeah.
Oh, okay. The dude Prime Time. Because we seen him in like early documentaries, videos. He used to always wear 2 watches.
Yeah, he had that gold beard. Prime he was a cop.
Oh, I ain't know that.
His last name Williams too.
Yeah, right, yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know what Prime at.
Oh, so he used to be around though.
Yeah.
Okay.